Hey everybody, Shane here, Shoebox Legends. Thanks for joining me today for an episode on one of my favorite parallels in all of modern cards and a very thoughtful gift that I received from a well-known member of the YouTube card community that is the perfect tie-in to me showing off one of the greatest serial numbered cards that I've ever acquired, and I've been waiting for the right opportunity to show it off here on the channel. And I think this unexpected care package that I got is the perfect opportunity to do so. And what we're talking about in today's video is the exclusives parallel from Upper Deck. Now, these are serial numbered to 100, and they're some of the earlier serial numbered parallels to come into existence all the way back in the 90s. Upper Deck made these and makes these for any sport that they have a license to produce trading cards for. So back in the day, you could get an exclusives parallel numbered to 100 of like a Peyton Manning, or I have a Tom Brady in the collection, but you could also get Albert Pujols and Pedro Martinez, baseball players, and you could get hockey players, basketball as well. They had all four major sports back then. Nowadays, it's just a hockey license, but this parallel, exclusives numbered to 100, exists all the way to present day in the world of hockey. So we'll talk more about that in a minute here, but what I want to cover first is a very thoughtful card and note that I got from one of my good friends here in the hobby, someone that you likely know if you're watching this video, and that is Adam over at Splendid Sports. Now, Adam let me know that he was sending a card my way, but I did not know what it was, and I received it just recently along with this very thoughtful note. And Adam says, "Hey Shane, this card belongs in your collection. Don't worry, I have one too." Good to hear that you're not decimating your epic collection to send me this, Adam, but definitely appreciate being a potential home for a duplicate like this. And then here's the crux. As far as I'm concerned, the Upper Deck exclusives parallel is the Shane parallel, quote unquote. I've shown a lot of them on my channel over time, and I've had some discussions with Adam about the parallel, so that's very thoughtful. You have me smiling here. Please feel free to remove from the Splendid Mag Pro holder, but it is a nice color match, I must say. Looking forward to connecting more with you in the future on YouTube and also in the real world. Your friend Adam over at Splendid Sports. And I'll just take a quick second to say, if for some reason you are not subscribed to Adam over at Splendid Sports, get over there ASAP. He just puts out amazing quality content, tons of great collaborations with other people in the YouTube community. I've been fortunate enough to be a guest on Adam's channel in the past, and I've learned of many great channels via Adam's channel in the past. But all of that aside, I tend to think of him first as a collaborator and somebody who's knowledgeable on the hobby, does a great job with kind of regular, recurring broadcasts and interviews and things like that. But Adam also has one of the greatest collections I've seen. And it's easy to say, that term gets thrown around loosely, but he truly has like just the most epic vintage all the way up to modern baseball collection. Also dabbles in basketball and other sports, but just a class act of an individual. And as the letter alluded to, he decided to send me an exclusives parallel, and it's of the player that he collects on the modern front. So I'm honored to have this. Check this out. Pedro Martinez, Upper Deck exclusives. This is numbered right on the front with that glorious, like, old school typeface serial numbering, copy 99 of 100. Look at this card. And as Adam hinted at, this is in a Mag Pro case that he has custom done here with a Splendid Sports label and even a Splendid Sports sticker to keep the top of the case sealed. Adam, as you hinted at in your note, I will 100% be keeping this in the Splendid Sports case. This is the first one of these that I've actually seen in hand. I've seen a lot of the channels that I follow showing these off and even encouraging me to make my own, which I'm in contact with them now, thanks to Adam as well. Would love to pick some of these up. They look really, really great. I love that you can do your own custom labels to kind of make the slab, so to speak, yours. This is so unique. I think the color match is just perfect, and it's so much more meaningful to me having this card, but having it from a friend in the community in his custom slab even. This is just amazing, Adam. Can't tell you how much I appreciate the generosity. On the back here, you've got a scan for his website or YouTube channel, probably his YouTube channel. Look at this, just awesome. And I actually have, I think Adam knows this, I have 2 Pedro Martinez exclusives parallels. I should have dug one out for the video, but did not have this one. So the 2 copies that I have, I think, are his 99 and 2000 Upper Deck, and I think this is an early 2000s, obviously pre-2004 when he was traded, and this is just so appreciated. Coming from the individual with the best Pedro collection that I know of, that is just a home run of a card, and with apologies to Peyton Manning, that one 100% deserves to be up in the background there. Now, as I hinted at the beginning of the video, I'm going to use Adam's gracious exclusives gift and note as an opportunity to show off the greatest card in my extensive collection of this parallel, and it's the Great One, fittingly. Now, this is going to get into hockey content for a minute or two, but I'm telling you, this card is so special that I think even folks who don't collect hockey will understand the significance here. So, a little bit of backstory, I'll keep this really brief. This parallel started all the way back in 1998, as I mentioned. So here's an example from the very first set where they did this parallel, 1998-99 Upper Deck Hockey. This is the Ron Francis, numbered on the back to 100, copy 87 here. And as I mentioned, it continued all the way on and continues all the way on to present day. So here's a 2023-24 Ovi exclusives, still numbered to 100, just from this past season. So across those 2 cards, you're seeing more than a 25-year span of this parallel. Now, what's significant for today's video is this first year, 1998-99. That was also the last year that Wayne Gretzky was an active player. So if you do the math, that is his one and only playing era exclusives card, his 1998-99 Upper Deck exclusives. This one here, which came out the following year, 1999-2000, he had retired. So that's a post-playing era card. So Wayne has only 1 playing era exclusives, but he actually has 4 cards on the checklist in that 1998 set because Upper Deck, knowing that he was the greatest player in the history of the game and that he was winding down his career, they didn't miss any opportunity to get him into a ton of products as his career wound down. And so he is on the checklist cards for 98-99 Upper Deck. And because they're part of the base set, they get the exclusives treatment as well. And I'm lucky to have all 3 of the checklist that he appears on. So the first one here is card number 207. You can see that exclusives numbering on the back. The other easy way to tell these apart, I think the standard cards had a silver foil on the sides this year, but these exclusives have that bronze. So there's your first checklist. And then he was on 2 more checklists in the higher number series. These don't say checklist on the front. They dropped that for some reason. But if we look at the back, both of these are indeed checklists, and both of these are the exclusives numbered to 100 parallel. So that makes up 3 of the 4 Gretzkys in that inaugural 1998 Upper Deck release. But the one that is the monster card, of course, is his base card. And here it is. So this is Wayne's base card from 98-99 Upper Deck Hockey, and this is the exclusives parallel. So one of 100 copies out there that exist of the one and only playing era Wayne Gretzky exclusives. Now, that would be cool enough in and of itself, and would probably qualify this to be the best overall exclusives card in my collection, just based on that fact alone. But the reason I have this particular copy, and I paid up for this particular copy when it surfaced maybe 2 or 3 years ago, could not believe it, and had to snatch it. This is not only the first Wayne Gretzky exclusives and the only playing era Wayne Gretzky exclusives, but it's literally, quite literally, the first Wayne Gretzky exclusives. Card number 001 of 100, the alpha, as some people would say, first one off the print line. So this is the very first copy of the very first Wayne Gretzky exclusives card, and the only one released during his playing career. As far as base cards go, he would retire after this season. And yeah, this card, to me, this card is priceless, and it represents the kind of cardboard that I try to stick to and limit myself to in an effort to better my collection. Just these kind of significant items that are sort of one of a kind that you really never see. Getting any one of the 100 copies of this is not easy. This is a multi-$100 card when you can find one regardless. And I didn't really pay any more than that to get this very first copy off the print line. So this is Among the greatest Wayne Gretzky cards in my collection, if you can believe that. I'm fortunate enough to have his rookie card and some other nice quality Wayne Gretzky cardboard, but I would have to, just because of how much I love this parallel, as Adam knows well, I would have to rank this among my favorite Gretzky cards, and probably my number one greatest Upper Deck exclusives parallel across my entire collection. So that's one that I've been waiting to show off, a real monster on the hockey card front. And as I said, Adam's thoughtful note and very generous card seemed like the perfect opportunity to finally get that one up here on the channel. I know Adam will appreciate that one. I think I've shown it to him before in a preview. But for everybody else, I certainly appreciate you stopping by to check these out. Love these serial numbered parallels, and I love your support. I know there's a ton of content out there on YouTube to be consumed, and your time is very valuable, so it's much appreciated. I'll be back very soon with some more sports card content. Till then, please go check out Splendid Sports and keep on enjoying the hobby. Take care.